guys, Turbocharged 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Building the Ultimate Truck Toy. This series, Season 2, Episode 8. Oh my word, guys, the season is almost done. Ay, ay, ay. But you guys can be excited because Season 3 is gonna be a banger. Season 2 already is a banger. I mean, it's just getting better. Season 1 was good. Season 2 was epic. Season 3 is going to be monumental. Season 4 I'm not sure about yet. Planning is not yet completely done, but it's almost there. In any case, today we are driving one of the most iconic Renaults ever built, and a car that has got so much love and such a big following in the car community. It's insane. Today we are driving the Renault Clio V6 24 valve, but obviously not this one, and I hope you guys appreciate my Fernando Alonso Renault suit. The one we will be driving today, I might have gone a little bit too much 0506 Renault with this one, but I mean, I'm a Fernando Alonso guy and yellow and blue just works on a Renault. Okay, let's go back to that so that we can see the car in more pretty scenery. So this is the car that we are going to be using today. Now, the main reason for this car having such an absolute obnoxious following is the fact that Renault decided, okay, we want to make a hatchback, but why must it be front-wheel drive and why must it have a 4-cylinder engine? And they just decided to do, like, I feel it's an American level move of just be like, big engine, small car, and rear-wheel drive. And that is exactly what you have with the 24-valve V6 Clio. Epic car, probably my favorite Renault road car ever built. It's an awesome car, and just like the previous episode, I've got slightly high expectations for this one, so but this time I'm ready to be disappointed, even though I don't think I'm going to be. The vents on the inside, on the side of the car that feed the air into the engine, this is just a beautiful car to behold. It's very plain Jane, but still, I mean, what do you expect from a Renault? But let's run through the upgrades of the car. Racing soft slicks all around, fully customizable suspension kit. We left the differential on this one, okay? So if you guys are going to scream at me in the comments, please don't. I forgot again, but I can't change it now. We're busy recording. Nitrous system that obviously will not be used for time attack. Fully customizable racing transmission. We've got a fully customizable racing ECU, 150 points of downforce on the back, 100 on the front. Then we've got racing air cleaner, racing exhaust manifold, racing brake system with slotted discs with racing brake pads. Then on this side, weight reduction stage 1, 2, and 3 have been installed. High compression pistons with a racing crankshaft. Titanium connecting rods and pistons with high lift camshafts. We've polished and ported the port. The engine has been balanced and tuned. It's been stroked up and it's been bored up. And finally, we've got a racing clutch and flywheel, and it's still a 6-speed manual. Yes, we are sitting with 437 brake horsepower on a car that weighs 1,041 kilograms, and it's rear-wheel drive with barely any downforce on the damn rear. But it's gonna be fun. So, with that being said, let's head straight to Tsukuba and see if this little French boy McGee can earn it croissant. Guys, my excitement levels for this episode is probably a lot more than you expected. Like, I mean, you guys have never known me, besides Formula 1, that I'm a Renault fan. I'm a Renault fan because Alonso won his 2 world championships with Renault, even before they were Alpine. But this era of Renault, I feel, was one of the best eras they ever had, especially when it comes to the road cars that they built. So I'm very excited for this one. Here is the leaderboard, so you guys can just quickly have a fresh scan of it. You guys know by now what cars we're comparing this car to. It's the Season 2 cars, not Season 1 cars, but you guys wanted me to compare all the cars to each other when it comes to the timing of, well, the lap times. Alright, I am begging this Renault to beat the damn Volvo, because that Volvo was so disappointing when it comes to its times, but I've got high hopes for this. Again, 437 horsepower. And guys, it's normally aspirated. No turbos, no noise taken away. It's fully normally aspirated. Like, I mean, I am so excited for this. So I'm gonna stop immediately. As soon as we start now, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna rev the car. Oh my word! You guys heard that, right? Wait a minute. This is gonna be fun. Let's get going. Woohoo! A little bit twitchy on the rear. Woohoo! Yep, 440 horsepower on the rear. Oh wow, but she is nippy on the front, man. Jeez, this car is fast! Go, boy. Let's go, man. But it's all good. It's only lap 1 of 5. 55.3, Volvo beaten. I'm happy with that. Here we go. Oh, that was a little bit late on the brakes, Turbo. Yep, the car didn't want to turn there. That's on me! Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay, this car... You need to be very careful how you use her. Okay. I cease now. I cease now. Yes. Oh, no! Oh, wow. Okay, guys. This is a very tough car to drive. Okay, we'll continue from lap 4, but I mean, I'm having so much fun right now. I want to push the car as hard as it can possibly go. Oh, my word. It's a bit of grass, Turbo. Don't do that. Oh, no, man. That was my fault, guys. Okay, we've got 1 lap. We've got 1 lap. What is it? Nice little drift machine. Let's go. That was a very bad turn 1. Okay, guys, this car is really tough to drive, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fun. Come on. Okay, guys, 55.3. I know there's so much more in this car, but yeah, I'm still not used to driving it, but it's fun. And I can guarantee you guys, this is also gonna be fun. Yeehaw! First of all, this car sounds like a baby Nissan GTR, and I love it. I absolutely love it. More than that, I know this car is quicker than a 55.3. I think this car can honestly beat the Civic Type R. I think it can even beat the FCR X7. I really think it does. It's so much more nippy. So, if I can figure out a way to get control of this car around the Nürburgring, I think even the S2000, everything in the 54s, everything, even the low 54s like the M3. 53s, a little bit out of reach. But M3, DB5, Genesis, S2000, FCR X7, and Civic Type R FK8, they're in trouble. They are in trouble. So, guys, let's head to the Green Hell Q, the Nürburgring, yeah. So, one thing that I do realize, first of all, welcome to the Nürburgring Clio V6 24 valve. I do realize this car's gonna suffer in the straight line speed part, because it doesn't have like as much power as the Beamer or as the Lancia. Well, it's close to the Lancia, but I mean, the cars in the upper echelon have got so much better power to weight ratio. I think this car is gonna struggle a bit, but when it comes to everything from the S2000 down. Not the Genesis. The Genesis, that thing is, I mean, it's got almost 600 horsepower. The S2000, Civic Type R FK8, DB5, GR Yaris, even the DC2 Integra, and the FCR X7. Like, all these cars, I think I've got a chance to go for them. So, we're going to see how this goes. But I'm very much the excitedness, so let's get it going, boy! Woohoo! Oi! Okay, that was a very random snap. Keep it out of the barriers! Oh, okay, good. We kept it out of the barriers, but that must have looked epic. I'm not gonna lie, it's a mistake, but that must have looked epic. Okay, so it's 2 attempts. It is what it is. Oh boy, what a twitch on the braking. You guys saw how the car just jolted to the inside there. Woohoo! No! No. Oh, man. Oh, guys, I was so hoping there would be attempt number 2, but it's fine. 3rd attempt, here we go. No, not, ow! How do you go through there? Wait. Guys, I'm going straight to the wall there. Apologies, I was being stupid. I was being very stupid! Seriously, why couldn't I counter steer that? Really? That was just stupid. What is wrong with the car all of a sudden? It just snaps randomly. No. Why all of a sudden does nothing work like it did with the first 3 attempts? You gotta be I am going to lose my damn shit. I'm honestly going to lose it. Why doesn't the car want to go through there anymore? Oh no. No, man. You gotta be freaking kidding me, and that was my own stupidity. I hit the damn curb on the outside and it launched the car. Ay. Oh no. Please keep hold of it! I don't know what to do anymore. Like, they... Attempt number freaking 12. Guys, I'm sorry, but quiet mode engaged. It's gonna be a very uneventful lap when it comes to commentary. Good. Bullseye, come on Red Bull Tree, I need you to give me some luck, boy McGee. Come on. That was so close. Not the best way to go through there, but it's better than nothing. There we go. Let's go! Come on! We got this, 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 we got this. Do not know how I survived that. That's the best I can do through there. There wasn't... I don't know what else to do through there. Not as epic as any of the other cars, but it is what it is. Okay, you're so close to being there, little Cleo. Let's go! Open up that NA V6, that NA 24 valve V6. Let's push, boy, let's push! Beautiful. Oh, guys, 12 freaking attempts. Oh, my word. Oh, my goodness gracious me, that was intense. That was so intense. I am honestly tired right now. What a lap, man. Okay, so it took me about an hour, hour and a half, round about there. I didn't keep an eye on the time, but it feels like that. The Renault did a lot better here than I actually anticipated. It didn't beat... Okay, no, not that I anticipated. It's where I anticipated. A little bit off the mark, to be honest. I thought it was going to... Okay, the S2000 was such a quick car. The S2000 Civic Type R, DB5, unhumanly amounts of straight line speed. But it's around the area of the GR Yaris. Well, not... No. It's more than 10 seconds slower than the GR Yaris, but it's close to the DC2 type, Integra Type R. It beat the FCRX7. Surprisingly, actually, I thought the FCRX7 was going to kill this car, because when I went up the hill the first time, I'm like, oh goodness gracious me, the FCRX7 straight line speed, yeah, good luck, little Renault. But it did the job. It did the job. It beat the R5 Turbo, it beat the Volvo by far. It slapped the Polo and the AE86. So let's get into that ranking, because this was, even though it was a bit tedious, but most of it was my mistakes, not the car's mistakes. I'm a bit rusty today, clearly. But, yeah, let's get into those rankings, because this car was so much fun. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are, and now what has this little Renault ranked at? So, guys, I'm going to be honest. It did not do too bad. It did not do too bad. I really enjoyed this little car. It's... I don't know how to explain it, to be honest. It's such a unique feeling car. I don't... The light rear end is the only thing that really, like, you know, freaking scratches me in spots where I don't want to be scratched in, because it's irritating. The car has these random, especially high speed, these random parts where the car, it doesn't snap, it just starts rotating from the rear, and even if you count it early, the car switches to the opposite side, the side you're countering to. And if you don't counter it at the exact right moment, it just goes round and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So those high speed corners really ruffled my feathers, and it was very hard to enjoy, but still the car was a very enjoyable car to drive. I would be lying if I said it wasn't, but we're here to talk about it, so let's get straight into what this beautiful little Renault did. So speed. So the car for speed, not the fastest thing in the world. For what it is though, this little thing goes. And to be honest,
I would one day just want to own one of these cars to see how much power I can get out of that 24 valve V6 by keeping it NA, but doing all the things you do for an NA engine, just to see how much power I can get out of it and to how nicely I can make it sound, because I think this little engine would sound phenomenal. I honestly think it would. But for speed, there's not really much to say about it. Nothing wow, but it's decent. So for speed, this little Renault gets a 6 out of 10. Then we head to handling. Now handling, this car's good. The only problem that it had is what I've already mentioned, those random high speed slides. And the same problem as the RX-7, sometimes it would do it, sometimes it was stable as can be. And that is the main thing. You guys saw most of my mistakes were on all my attempts were the high speed corners that the car just decided, nah, I'm not doing it this lap, bye bye. And that is what made it a bit frustrating, but it still handles very well. It's very nippy on the front. It's got a little bit of rear end twitch coming out of slow speed corners that just makes it so much fun to drive. So for handling, it can take curves reasonably well. A little bit of suspension tweaking is needed, but not a bad car for just buying, modifying, customizing, slap a bunch of aero, drive it as hard as we can. Not bad. Handling gets an 8 out of 10. It handles pretty darn nice, pretty darn well. If you can figure out that rear end, you've got a little beast on your hands. You really do. Now the capability factor. Now guys, really the only thing holding this car back, suspension, which is linked to that rear end random sliding. That's the only thing this car doesn't do well. Other than that, it's a pretty stable damn car, and if you put it into the hands of someone faster than myself, someone who really knows their tuning in depth, you're gonna get something out of it, but nothing like FCRX7 levels out of it. So for capability, I've given the little Renault a 5 out of 10. So not the best score, but there is something to find. But oh man, that shot, oh my word, that is stunning. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I like the thick rear end. Same as the Volvo. It's got that juicy rear end, and I love it, especially with the vents on the side. This car's got a unique look. You either love it or you hate it, and I'm in the class that loves it. So that is where we stand. That's where we stand with the capability. But now the most fun part. Well, I just spoiled it. The most important category, the fun category. Guys, I loved it. I am going to be honest, after 12 attempts, I'm tired, so my enthusiasm isn't as high as it could or should be. But I really loved driving this car. It was so much fun. It was so nippy. It kept me awake on the rear end and the slow speed things, and I enjoyed that so much. I really enjoyed just throwing this car into specific corners. And even Tsukuba, Tsukuba and the Nürburgring for me are on equal level. Tsukuba may be a little bit more fun. No, the Nürburgring is a little bit more fun. I'm sorry. It's not the FCRX7. The Nürburgring was more fun. When I figured it out, it was just epic. Absolutely epic. And for that, this car gets a 9 out of 10, which gives it a total of 28 out of 40. And that gives it an average of 7 out of 10. We've got another car that ties with a different car. Now, what scored better in fun between this and the FK8 Honda Civic? The Honda scored an 8 out of 10 for fun, and this Renault scored a 9 out of 10 for fun. So the Renault will be going above the FK8 Civic, but unfortunately it does not break the top 5, which is sad. I'm going to be honest, it is sad, but this car is one of the cars that I was the most excited to drive, and the car did not disappoint in the slightest. So I am very happy with how it performed. Would I have liked more? Yes, I would have. But the leaderboard stands as follows. In first place is a 2013 Hyundai Genesis Coupe 3.8 with a score of 7.75 out of 10. Second place is the 1990 Mazda FCRX7 GTX with a score of 7.5 out of 10. It beats out the 2003 BMW E46 M3 on Fun Factor, which also scored a 7.5 out of 10, sitting in third. Fourth place is the 1998 Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 5 GSR with a score of 7.375 out of 10. In fifth place is 007 himself, the 1964 Aston Martin DB5 with a score of 7.25 out of 10. In sixth place is the 2000 Renault Clio V6 24 valve with a score of 7 out of 10, the car on your screen right now. In seventh place is the 2020 Honda Civic Type R FK8 with a score of 7 out of 10, with the Clio edging out the Civic on Fun Factor. And in eighth place is the 2013 Volvo V40 T5R design with a score of 6 out of 10. Guys, 2 episodes to go in this series. In this season, sorry, not in this series, in this season. And it's going to be a good final 2 episodes. I can promise you guys that. And let me put it this way, both cars that are coming are from Germany. That's the only tip I'm going to give. Guys, stay beautiful, stay safe. If you haven't dropped a like down below on this video yet, make sure to drop a like down below. While you're down there, go check out the links in the description down below. And if you've made it this far and you have not yet subscribed, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe down below and don't forget to ding that bell to never miss a future video, short or live stream here on TurboFox RacerZ. Remember, your mind is to be stronger than your feelings, and I love you guys. Cheers!